So hi, it's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. I'm working outside today because it's a beautiful, well, I guess fall day already. I know we're not really ready for fall. Summer has been good, but eventually, fall will come. So I thought I would sit outside and just enjoy a little bit the nice cool weather and do my crafting. Just working on inserts that will go into the journal. I'm just going to be talking a little bit slowly because I want to be relaxing on this one and not think too much about, what I'm going to say. So this one is called Witch, and it will be my Etsy shop shortly. So I've worked on the first pieces. It's going to be about a witch named Flossie. And I found this picture somewhere in an old book, and it did actually say underneath that her name was Flossie. So I included that here as well, her name. And over here it says she was a Canadian girl. So okay, let's go with that. And so through the journal I'll be filling in the pockets. That's what I'm doing at the moment. And I'm just inking. I love inking because, well, it's fun and it's relaxing. And maybe Flossie has a bird that might come visit her. So we're going to use this and the 8 maybe together. I did already make this one. I put a leaf impression here, and I left the other side as it is because it also has this weird, I don't know, I think it's fern before it opens up. There's a name for it, and actually they eat it here quite a lot in the spring. And I put a little bit was a writing spot on the top. So let's go with these two over here, and maybe one more even. Maybe I'll include this one as well. So this one I already put a leaf impression on it, and we have this weird eye on it that I found in a book as well. And let's put this on some kind of paper. Let me see here, or maybe even one of these index cards. Yeah, so it gives it a little bit more firmness. And let me see which side I like better. Well, maybe we'll take this one. I'll put a little bit of glue on it, but I'm going to sew as well. At a later time. Okay, so this is pretty good. Just inking everything pretty well in black for now, and then maybe I'll add some different tones, maybe purple or reds eventually if I feel like it needs it. But for now I'm just going to work with black, and then I like to do this here and there. It gives it this beautiful round and very detailed image. So let's put this over here. So we have 3 very nice journaling cards. Let me see. Here is her house that I found somewhere. I think it might look like a witch house. Notebook. So let's see. This could be one page for it. And then let me see what else we have here. Let's take a little bit of this one. Yeah, this one's very grungy, so I'm going to be using this as well. And I'm just going to be tearing it as I go along. Oops. Now, even if it's torn here, that's okay. And we're just going to see how it fits inside here. So maybe I might actually crease it right here. You put a little bit of tape on this, and I do have the brown packing tape. I really like using it, so there we go. My favorite tape, very vintage. So we have 2 pages over here. Maybe just a couple more, not too many, because you know what? I could even use this. We can have a small page, right? Why not? Let's put a small one here, and maybe even a piece of this one. Let me see, that might be too big. Yes, so let's make it a little bit smaller. I hardly ever remember to turn on the camera while I'm working. I only do the videos like after everything is done, so and see what happens, if it's any good or if you can't hear me. I don't know. I might have to make the sound a little bit bigger. So over here it says online reading. I'm just going to put a little bit of what else do I have here? Well, I have forest. And it's going to get inked because I printed it on bright white paper, but that is so I can do any color that I want on it. And I wrote these numbers myself, and then I also did some scribbles, and I'm trying to use that more, just trying to make something a little bit different. And maybe I will put a little bit of a leaf impression on that. Okay, it's good. Just a little bit something. So maybe just one more page. I don't want it to be too thick because you know, the journals can get quite bulky. In that case, I do have black. Where did I put the black? Okay, and that will make this notebook, and then when I get back inside, I will sew it up. We're good with that. Okay, so I can put this back here, and I will still be looking at each item to see what, if anything, it still needs. So we have a pocket here to fill. Let me see, over here I have a little one that says Flossy Collected Parts. I added Flossy. Impression of a twig. Yes. I just make whatever kinds of impressions, doesn't have to be anything particular. Do this at the end. Okay. So we got this one for here, and what else? Oh, this is my tea. I'm having chamomile, honey, and vanilla. It's actually very good. I might add a little bit more hot water because it has cooled off. Now what else might I want to add in here? Let me see, I have more. I have faces, people. I like faces and different people. This one already seems to have a backing, just needs to be sewn. And it's got a few witches, coven maybe, on here. So that's Flossie, maybe, and her friends. So let me see if that will fit in here, and then I will slide it in there. Yeah, it's pretty good. And Flossie collect the parts, so that'll be like that. So let's see how I can embellish this one. I already have some inking on it, so I think maybe I will just, where shall I put it? No, let's put it here. This circle as well. We already have a circle here, but let's just make an additional one. And maybe even a little bit of the twig here. It just makes a little bit more detail, and also a little bit of what the heck is it, and that's fine. So above them is some kind of symbol, maybe, I'm not sure, but we're gonna go with that. So in the back, so let's just put this in here. Now, where Flossie collected parts, do I want a little bit, I don't know. Let's put a little bit of this, just because I love cheesecloth. This one is not, I do have some coffee stain. This one's not too coffee stained, but that way I can stain it whatever kind of color I want. And I just put some glue stick on it and just stick it down like that, and maybe then I will grungy it up a little bit like that. So that's good enough already. Now this one also seems a little bare. What else could I put in this one? I'm going to put maybe just like instead of ribbon tab, I'm going to put just paper tab, maybe even 2. Let's see. Well, that was exactly like that one. Let's do this one a bit different. No, put it back the other way, but maybe just opposite of that. Okay, yeah, that's good. And here, yeah, more like that. So it, doesn't always have to be. And put that inside. Okay, and I'm still going to sew around it, and I will put a little bit of glue inside here, just to make it stick together a little bit better. Now, I have a tag here. I'm just gonna snip a tiny bit off it, because I didn't bring any ribbon, so stick that in here. Yeah, I might put it inside a little bit, just for a little more, there we go, detail on this. Okay, we're good there. Here we go. That's pretty good. Now this one I have a pocket here, a larger one. So let me see what I have here. So this is one I already have. I believe this one is about astral projection that I found in a book. So let me see if that would fit in there. So that looks like would fit nicely. Oh, look at that, eh? Isn't that perfect? That's pretty good. So I'm going to use that one in there. Just going to ink it a little bit, make it a little more grungy. Put a leaf impression here somewhere. There, I don't want to cover the picture too much. It might actually come off because it's very shiny paper. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, it might not work on here because it's very shiny. So I think it comes right out. Okay, we're just going to leave that like that. And over here, this is okay, but also it's a little bit bare, I think. So let me see if I can put something else in here, some more of the paper ribbon or something. Paper ribbon, we want to call it that. Let me see. Let me see if I can actually get it in there together. I don't want it to be taller. I'm not sure. Let me get it a little bit darker. And I'll make it a little bit shorter. Maybe we'll even wrinkle it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think I will go with that. So let's just glue one on top of each other. And then put a little bit of glue inside here as well. Okay, it's a little bit off center here, but still good. So we have one for here. Got a little bit of chocolate in my cup. Okay, so I want another one that kind of goes with this. Should I go with this? No, I think this should be seen more on its own as well. I have more birds. Isn't this scary? I found this in a book. I think I'm making a pocket here or something with that. Quite a scary mask, so I'm going to use that somewhere. Oh, I also have, yeah, maybe I'll use one of these because it's kind of, it's just weird. I don't know. This is that microscopic book that I have. And let me see if it's going to fit in here. Well, yes, it would. Looks pretty good, so I'm going to put, just to have something else going with it. I'm going to give it a little bit of inking. This ink I'm using is not completely black. Probably should have bought the black one out as well, but I don't mind it just a little bit. I like making these marks here where when it's folded, it's a little bit darker on this side, but not inside, so. Okay, I think it's pretty good. So, like this. And then on the back too, I'm gonna do a little bit more. So it gives me this kind of effect. I don't know why that matters, but I don't know. It's important to me for some reason. And I'm going to just scrunch it up because it just seemed a little bit too perfect. Okay, so we're good here. So I'm going to put these two together. And sew this one up a little bit later. Now probably I want to paper clip something here. Or maybe one of these. So how about I put this one here? Yeah, it's a scary one. And then I have another one which is a bird for the other signature. I also have some more people to introduce, I guess. This might be Flossie's grandma, you know, back in the old country. I'm not sure, Transylvania. So now before I put this, do I want to introduce somebody else here as Flossie? Yeah, maybe let's put this one. More over here somewhere. I don't know if it's going to fit inside. Not inside, so I think it's even going to go with this black here. Yes. And then I'm going to still decorate these as well. I could put a little bit of cheesecloth for now. Let me see more to that. But I already have quite a bit here, so I already have this here, and I have that, and now I have that one too. To be a little bit different than the rest. Yeah, I think that'll be good too. It can be white. Why can't it? And then on the inside is a really, really strange mask. And I guess it says something about it here. And then over here, well, I don't think I'll glue it yet because I think I want to sew it here, and then I will sew it this way, and then I can tuck something inside. So I can put just small things like this. I don't want to overstuff it with things. So let me see what else I might put in it. Something that I have maybe a leftover from. This is yeah, let's go with this because this is part of the porch from her house. So I'm gonna use that, and I think I will maybe put a bit of leaf impression on that in the back. And then, you know, we can still write in the back here. Let me see now. Now what I might leave this as it is. It's beautiful with the red and so on, but I might put something. What about I don't know, should I go with this pocket here? Lovely images. Is any of them flossy? Let me see. Any of them might kind of remind me of her. Even though she looks quite simple here, I think she has an inner personality that might make her a little bit more like this, where she might want to wear a costume of some sort, maybe when they're going for some kind of meeting or something, or more darkness here. And as far as the back for this, I don't know what I have here, if it might fit on this. I try to use up all my scraps, so I usually look for something that might be just the right size, and yeah, it is. So I'm just going to tear this off. So I might still add something at a later point, but right now I think I'm just going to focus on the picture itself. So this is Flossie in her some sort of ceremonial gear. So we're just going to maybe paper clip her here. Perfect. Okay. I think I'll just leave it. You can write over it, whatever it is. This one I'm not sure yet if I want to add anything or just for flip. I just like the sound of tracing paper. And this one maybe needs, I think this one needs a little bit, just looks too new. So I'm going to put some leaf impressions on that. If it actually shows up, let me see. So let's put half of that. Let's put the foot over here. Oh man, I didn't think that, you know, didn't know the neighbors were going to be doing work today, but it just so happens, and they are full steam at it. So this, maybe I want a little bit of ink around this as well. Stick it a little bit more. Isn't that always the way the cheesecloth likes to stick to the fingers? Okay, we're good. So now I might have to redo this. Top. There. Oh, thank you very much. Wow. So that'll be one. Of course, it's still going to get sewn. That'll be one. So now in the middle, I usually like to have two of everything, like two of the same things in each one. So I think I'm gonna put two things in each, and I'm going to make another one of these. So let me just see what other kind of leftovers I have here that I might use. So I have the other leg somehow. I don't want to put it in the same spot. Like, I might do that, and then I can go like this. See, they belong together. Okay, yeah, let's put it here. But maybe it's just a little bit big, so I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. Yeah, more like that. And so yeah, let's look around that. And there we go. So we're gonna put that leg over here. And then this will go over top of this one, I'm thinking. And that way I can have a cheesecloth also over here. So I can glue this over here. And then get a little more cheesecloth. Put it across here so that it kind of hangs down. We can get it to do that. So then when I put this on top, we'll have a little bit over. Yes, so now on this one, I have this one still here, about Stiver elevators, not even silver, Stiver or something. I have a house here in the back, it's just that. This one's a little more plain. Not sure yet what I want to put in there. And this one, 19th century spotless darling. This is about birds, I believe. Why do teeth get something? When you were born. First teeth are always small. Ooh, organs. All of your skin warming yourself inside. Yeah, let's go with this. Something about a piece of it. More like that. And then, yeah, something about organs. And just about the Okay, like that. I think we're good with that. Now, do I want to put... I have more cheesecloth here. Oh, that's okay. Maybe I want to put some of this, but if I can get to it, to where it actually starts, because I went under a little bit. There we go. Okay, so don't need too much of it. Just let's say, and I like to, I don't know. So I'm just gonna put that over here a little bit. Okay, so we have these two now. What? Yes, I might have to maybe put the other characters so that might even do it like that. Yeah. Or do I want? No, I don't think so. Where would I put this one? Yeah, possibly over here, like this. So that's one option for that. Now I could also put it on the small thing itself, let's say. Right? I could stick it here on a small thing, small page. Now putting it inside here, I think it's just a little bit too big. With, well, not really, right? But it has a collage there, so I don't want to do that. This one probably should have something larger. Could put it here. It kind of does go over here, doesn't it? I could stick it here like this. Yeah, let's back to over here. That, or I have some more of these. This one could be Flossie, I think. But I think she would go maybe, because I want something a little more colorful. Like that for her grandma, who's also a witch, of course, you know. Something on here like that. It's also a little bit of a shiny page, so I'm not sure how much it's going to take of the black. Okay, so hopefully that will stay. Just a little bit more detail on there, and maybe even on the back. I'll put some. I like to make lines like this actually for writing. They don't have to be straight. They can go sideways, or you know. So anyway, so that will be a little spot for sideways writing. Weird looking. And on top here, do I want something else as well? Maybe, what if I just tore some of this and I could put it inside over here. Yeah, that maybe adds a little bit something, and I'm just going to go like this and stick it in here on the edge. And there we go. So that's a little bit more. So that one will go over here. And sometimes I just want to use plain paper clip. So that's person. Now back to here. I don't know if I have anything really colorful that I brought out. These, I have these. Let's see what's over here. Make notebooks from, and oh, I have these. Well, this could go with that because they could both be for writing, right? So it could be like this. Yeah, I like that. Okay, definitely. Now I might eventually more pink kind of, so pink on pink, but nothing to do. So I think maybe I'll be stamping that. So let's go with that. I kind of like it. Okay. That. Now this one here needs a little thinking. Looks very new. One thing here. Now when I have something here already, I don't want to add another thing immediately. Maybe I'll even leave these as it is as well. It's just really for sound effect. Now I have a pocket here. Now these I was going to, yeah, I could put these. They seem to be perfect size here. I wanted to something about witchcraft from, you know, the 1800s. I want to make a little notebook, and then I think I'll put it in here. I have a big notebook too. It's beautiful, and so I do have two, and I'll make these two together. So I might even, should I do a little pocket even, right? Could do a little pocket. And then this one as well over here. And just put some of these back over here. And these over here, so I have a little more space here. Okay, so this one has a stamp on it, which is fine. But it might end up on the inside. So what I might do with these is, because I want to use this part, I think what I'm going to do is sew it. So I'm going to take it apart. Hopefully, I don't want to cut it because I want the kind of primitive look. So I think what I'll do is sew it back together like this. And I might just leave these then as a little booklet with something in here. So that will get sewn. And this one I'll do the same thing as this one. Okay. And do I want to leave it just as a little booklet? I think I do. So let's just, I'm going to just ink this so it's not too white over here. Now around as well. And right here. And I might do that circle thingy. There we go. So that's going to be one, and then this one. I think maybe I want this one in the second one, in the second signature. So I'm going to find a spot for it now. I think I have another one of these pockets in here. There we go. Perfect. That's going to go in there. And then getting back to this one here. Let's ink this. This is the front, so I want that little, almost like a signature thing. Okay, and this ends up on the back. Now I also need to do it on the inside so that, you know, it's not too stark white here, but doesn't matter how I ink this part, as long as it's a little bit darker than what the paper is. So that's gonna go on top like that. There, it's good. I do want to ink the pink too. I really like the way it is, so I'll think about it when I want to ink that. So we're gonna put that in there. Here we already have this weird mask. And now we come to another one here, another pocket. There's something small. Now, I think this may be a little bit too tall. Yeah, it's too tall to go in here. So I wanted this in the second signature, so I'm going to maybe start up a little bit in the second signature, which I already have really, but let me see where I might be putting that. I don't know. Possibly here. Now the red one, I have the pentagram on this one, so oh, this could go with the red, right? So let's put it here temporarily and we'll see if that will stay there, but I think it might go there. Back over here to this one, and I'm looking for something smaller. I don't want anything too big, but still something kind of weird, strange. This is love. I don't need that now. Oh, look, I have Flossie over here. Okay, let's just keep that here. I might put that somewhere else. Then I have this one. I don't know where this might go. I just like it. It is a vintage index card that I got from somewhere, and was like a, you know, a organizer full of them. This may go here because to go with the green, and next then we have the bats over here anyways. And this way or this way, maybe this way. It's a little bit downward, so let's paper clip that over here. Well, we have a green one, so let's give it a green one. Now we have this over here and something over here. I might just put papers for writing in there. I'm not sure, like, you know, for example, something like that. And what else? I have birds. I have this young man. I don't know. Kinda. I want to keep some of the characters for the, that's all for the second signature. There's a piece of paper. There's maybe grandpa on the back, possibly. Something strange there, maybe. Oh, I made these. Yes, like a booklet. It will be, you open it like a booklet. So I think, yeah, I have one of these and one of these for the next signature. I wonder if that might fit. Well, I think it does. I see these birds fell in here almost like they belong here for some reason. I might just put them in here. Maybe just make it a little bit smaller. You know what? They fell in here. So let's give them that spot. Now I don't know if I'm going to glue it in or possibly I could also sew it in. But for now, although this is a little bit firm, maybe too firm for this pocket. This might go somewhere else. Where this is gonna go, or possibly here, because this is a nice big pocket here. Maybe there, or maybe here. Oh, I think definitely here with the silver and the black. So let's go back and see. Still for this pocket something. Now I have some of these strange things that I would like to use up because, well, they're just so strange. So yeah, I think we're going to use one of these. Maybe let's, since I have two of those, one there, one here. That's from my microscope book, so this is good. Now this is a large one and I don't really want to cut it. I could, I suppose, put it this way. It's just a little bit small. Yeah, and this one's a little bit large, I think. So I might have to either trim this down. Let me just see how this fits. And this one, of course, fits perfectly. There we go. And we're just going to give it a ripped top as well. And we'll give it the paper also. How do I want to go with this together? This is, I don't know, just some feet on Main Street. And I might put something to write on the back, or I might leave it. Should this go together? Well, maybe. Let's just make this top more like this. And I'm going to ink it a little bit, not the whole thing, because I want to leave some of the white as well. Maybe even give it a little bit like that. I really like it. Something strange. Now on the back, this is good too, but I think I want to put something more like this, a little bit more grungy, something to write on. Now this one has numbers, so do I want to use up the numbers, or let me see if I have something else so I can leave the numbers for another time. Well, it's big, and on the other side about this much. Okay, so now will it still fit? Now is it this way? Or the other way? Yeah, if it's both ways, it looks like this way. Yeah. Perfect. So that this way it makes this a little bit firmer as well. So I think I will stick that down and then sew it later on. Now when I get over there, I guess, well, let me see. Might give this, put that over here, a little tab. Yeah. Or even, yeah, more over here. Stick that in there. Okay. I have the ink open now for quite some time, really. Okay, so that's gonna go here. And then I'll either have writing paper or this. But the back is already for writing, so I think I might just put this in here. And this one will be then for the next signature. And we'll put in one of these, either this one or maybe the other side of that. Let me see. Where's the other side? This side here. This side has the witch house over here. So I'm gonna have to trim it down. It is quite large. Let me see how that will fit. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, do I want it that tall? Maybe not quite that tall, so I want to stay with that. Let me see if that's better. Yeah, that's not bad. So for that too, I want to have then the same paper. So let's go over here. This one is, I guess, a little bit longer. So will that still fit? Let's make sure, because you know I don't want to have to fight with it later, getting it in or out. So this is still good, and I like the way this stays up on top. Actually, yeah. Oh yeah, I said I was going to put in the next one, right? But it fell over, so it's going to fall over again. So never mind. And where's I think I had a little piece of that. Didn't I have a little piece of that left over? That cotton fabric? No? Well, I have this. I could put this a little bit. It does have a little bit here that I might go with. Well, let's use that. But because it's so has such straight edges, I'm going to put a little bit of cheesecloth into it, so that when I bend it, it will be a little bit more grungy. That might go over here on this side. Let's see if possibly cheesecloth will stick to this, and then over here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay, and then let me put this inside. Okay. Yeah, we're good with that. I don't know if I might still trim it a little bit. I might not. Now, what did I put with that? Because I used up the feet that I had, and this is more. Now we used the blue one, so I'll put that for the next one. This one, I don't know then. And I have more of this. Should I put just more of that in here? The card. Should I put the bow? I don't know what I have left over in this. Oh, where's that little? I had a little stick or something. Yeah, I'll put just a little stick. And it's a very similar color, but I'm going to ink it and give it a little bit more definition here. There. I'll just leave it as it is on the back, just like the other one. There, with that. And I might also actually stamp it right on top of here, so it's a little more prominent. Oh, look at that, it's really coming out alive. There. Oh, I like that. Almost like a 3D effect. Very good. So it's just a little stick, maybe a, what are those called, those sticks that in Divinity, or, but not quite that one. But I could make it into that, right? Yeah, let's do that. There. Wow. Love that. Very good. I don't want to put Flossie over here, or now maybe I'll use Flossie in the second signature. So those are all the things that I'm putting aside for the second signature there that I want to use, which I already used in the first signature. Now I haven't used this yet, and this will, oh, I know, this will go in here, one for each. Perfect. Now on the back, I don't know if I'll put anything to write on because it's a wallpaper sample, and I think you can just write on it as it is. I might ink it up a little bit still. Yeah, let's ink it up a little bit because it's just a little bit too plain. Not in any particular way. I could put one of these round thingies. And just for something different, I'm going to add a little bit more. This is coming out of it. I don't know if that really means anything, but I like it. So it goes. Okay, so that's this one. It's already inked a little bit around the edges. Let's do the same for this one. Let's ink it up a little bit. Now let's put this one over here. And choose this side because the other side is been used up. Okay. Now actually, I haven't done a pentagram yet. Oh, where could I do it? Oh, maybe I could do a pentagram on these empty ones. Yeah. Yeah, how about I do that if I can, because I've done it before with this stick. So let me just see if I can manage. Okay. Which way do we go now? This way, I believe. That way. And one final one this way. Yes, perfect. Perfect. And so I'm going to do one on this side as well. Now this one, we have this pocket to fill, so we'll leave this one empty, and maybe we'll... Well, no, I think if I do it here, you can seal this, you can't quite see it enough. And here you only have these lines, so I should be able to see it better on there. This one might be a little bit bigger. A little tiny bug on my hand. And one across. Let's see. Okay. There. We're good. With the first signature, oh yeah, I was making this one, right? I want to be able to put it in this way, so I'm going to have to make it a little bit narrower on the bottom here, and I will ink it back up. Okay. There, like that. So I think we're done pretty well with this, because there is lots of things, and I don't want to, you know, overfill it, and then you can't even, you know, close the journal or anything like that. So I think we're good here. Now possibly here, I might add like a third thing. Maybe one of these, or maybe another one of mine, my digital. Yeah, I might use maybe my digital collage that I have from in a kit in the shop. Okay, so I'm going to start now on the second signature. It should go a little bit quicker because I have some of the things already that will go into it. Now in the first part here, over here I have Flossie, and maybe she's a doctor. Which doctor? I don't know, but I have something about skeletons or muscles or something over here from a medical dictionary. And so over here, maybe let's put her brother or somebody that I have here. Let me see. Whom did I have? Okay. So this person here, well, it's going to be covered if I put him inside all the way. So I want to put him, well, I'd have to put him upside down if I want to put him in here. Should I put him upside down? I mean, it is a Halloween journal, and you know, things get put upside down, I suppose. And then I also have this one, which could be her father, but he's also on the, could be on the inside, and I really don't want him on the inside. I want him more out here. So I could maybe go around him, but what do I put him on? Let me see. I have these pieces, and let's see if they happen to be just kind of yeah, the right size, and or I could go straight down and then put this in like this. Let's see. Yeah, and then he could be out here. So I could put him on top of here. So let's take this piece off. Now this one, I still have this here. Where did this go? I believe it went into that racine pocket that I have here. And I think it goes with this, right? There. So getting back over here. Could also make this like that. And oops, I left my ink open again. Oh, all gonna be dried out. Okay, so we're going to put him like right at the edge over here. What did I have here? I had something a little bit, I don't know, just something, you know, that I could put over here on the inside, and I will sew it just for a little bit of texture here. So let's put this, and then we'll put him on the top. There. That's pretty good. So that's your brother Thomas. It says right here, Thomas. So let's go with that. Although it has here James Ratcliffe. I could go with that too. But they're Fosters, right? So she's Flossie Foster. So I think he's Thomas Foster. Thomas Foster. So her brother, and he's a warlock. Now, I think I will go straight down. And there we have him. Now I'm able to put him inside here. And yet I can leave him out. You can still see him. Now, on the back, maybe in this case, I don't know if that might be Flossie herself. I don't know. Let's put that there for now. And then I also have a bit of her house here, I think. On the back of her, I think I only had a little, like a belly band. Or we could do the same here. After I sew it, then we could do a belly band this way. What do I have for a belly band? What can I use? Why don't I just use this eventually? And what can we put inside? Oh, we could put their father, I suppose. Yeah, maybe on the back would be their father, and maybe his name is either James or Don, but they also have last names here, so I don't know yet what his name is. But I think we'll put him in the back. And I'll just mess this up a little bit. And we could put a little bit, I guess, of the leaf on him. There, just to mess it up a little bit more. And on the back, you know what, you could write on it. So let me give you some, let me put some lines on here. Okay, my branch is breaking all the way. Let me see if I can maybe do more than one at a time. Perfect. We're just gonna go all the way down so that you can, there, right all over here. Okay, so that will go like that, and let's just see if I have another paper clip I can put on it. Okay, so that's the rest of the family. I don't know about their mother. I haven't seen her yet. I saw grandma. I don't know what's going on with the mother. Now on this one, let me see what I had here. Oh, I had 3 things here. So let me see what I can put in here as far as maybe 3 things. I don't know if there's anything here that I could use. Carriages. Possibly. What else do I have? Well, I have this. It's one thing, but you know what? It has a spot in the middle. It is kind of strange. I might use it. It has a spot in the middle, but it's a little bit odd. I might even make it a little bit bigger. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Let me see if I can use... Yeah. Yes. Okay. I like it. And on the back, you know, on the back we might put maybe a little bit paper like this. It doesn't always have to be covered completely. You could, you know, put different little things. So I think I'm just going to put a piece of this. On the back, and maybe make even a little collage. I like what's going on here, so I think I'll use that as well. I'm also, oh yes, I'm forgetting to use my scribbles. Let me just see. I might use something instead of that. Maybe some numbers. Or, no, which way does this go? I'm not sure. Let's put it, okay, this, letters, yeah, letters or words are here, so I think it goes this way. And then we could put either that on top here or some of these numbers here. Or am I put numbers here? What do you think? What did I put some numbers here, maybe? Maybe even like that. Or should we go with 1, 2, 3, 4? 2, 3, 4. Maybe I don't need a 1 for whatever reason. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's go with that. So I'm gonna put this over here. And the spot. And then on the other side, it will be there for writing. Good enough. Alrighty, so that's gonna go in there. And what else might we have in there? I have this one, and I believe I have another one here somewhere. Yeah, this one actually has some writing. It was, you know, in one of those organizers, index organizers, and let's just go with that writing. I'm just gonna give it a little bit more ink, but it's already got some natural vintage on it. So yeah, since this one wanted to go like that, I give it a little bit more. Okay. And do I want to put anything on the back? Maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave this one. Okay, so we have 2 things. Now here I have this beautiful 8. Huh. And then I have the bird. Do I have more birds anywhere? I think I used up all my birds. There's this thing. I might have to though cut it down, or this might have to stay for something else. I don't know. Do we use the boy? I know what I could do. I have this stencil that I happen to get at a, at the thrift store, and it is Roman and Gothic letters and numbers. So maybe let's see if I can stamp over here number 13. Maybe that's the number he should be writing, because his writing looks like 10,000 maybe. Let's put number 13 on here. Number 1, and I got a little bit of the 2 in there. Let's go with 3. Okay, perfect. So we have number 13 on here. And him writing, so we're good on that. And on the back we also have a little bit of that plant and an acorn with its root. So it's got a little bit of an interesting thing going on in the back too, so we're not going to put anything on the back. So I'm just going to leave this like this. So we have 3 things here as well, and a couple of different things. And the only thing I'm missing here is maybe pumpkins. I might add that if I can find something that's vintage. I do have a skeleton here. So we have this pocket, and what I have here, okay, so I have this one. I have something similar in the other pocket, I believe, of this blue, or maybe go with this one. Just make it a tiny bit. So these are maybe like used for, I don't know, some kind of potions or something. It's just something a little bit different. And I do think on the back though, I do want some writing paper. Let's see what I have. I have this. Let's see if we can use this more grungy part. And let's just see if we can actually just cut it, make it a little bit faster. Okay, we're good. And I was gonna stick the glue in the inker, but it's not my inking thing. Anyways, so like this, and should I use this actually as a tab as well? Could, right? And let's see what else I have that I could use as a tab. How about this? And what if we ink that a little bit? Okay, it doesn't need much really. So I like putting it in between. So I'm gonna have to unglue it a bit. Okay. It's not that center, but that will do. Now let me see how tall it is, because I might have to push it down a bit. It's okay, right? I mean, that's fine. And then, then I'm gonna sew around it still anyways, so. So we're just about done embellishing and items for Journal Witch, and it's gonna go in the Etsy shop. Hopefully somebody will come by and pick it up. But I had lots of fun here today, and being outside was nice, and I think the neighbors have quieted down finally. And I do want to put a piece of maybe writing paper. I have this one. I have this one too. Yeah, let's go with this color. And let's just see how tall. Just about that tall. I have these little tiny pockets. I wonder if I should put it on here. Well, where should I put these tiny pockets? I have one. Kind of goes like this. I haven't had a chance to use them anywhere yet. Kind of closes in a little bit like that. And let me see what I could put in it. Politicians, professionals, personalities. How about personalities? You could put personalities in here. You know, just something. And where's that little... I did have a picture of Flossie. So let's put Flossie in here as well. Let me see. She fits in. A little bit less of the hair. Okay. Yeah. Personalities and Flossie will be in here. Why not, right? Because she looks like she has some personality. Anyways, now I did have the name Flossie here. Should put Flossie in here as well. Yeah, like that. Or should put Flossie on the back. Yeah, let's put it on the back here. So that identifies her in this picture. And her personality. Personalities. Black Widow. And a picture of her. Okay, that's good enough for this. Tiny, tiny pocket. And where shall we put this little pocket? What do you think? I think I have two, so maybe I could put this one in the first signature. How about in here? I could put it in there, right? Let me see. Look at this. I like this. I love this charm here. Little heart or a secret potion bottle. And that, and that, and that. So let's put that in there. Oh, this kind of came out. Let's put it like this. It's okay, we have this there, that there. We have this ready there. No, 3 in a 1. 31st, right? Like Halloween, October 31st. Yeah, let's do a 3 in a 1. I wonder if it's going to stick. Oh yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if I would see it because it's on tracing paper. So let's see if we can do a 1. It's a little bit close, I think. But I can see the 3 mostly. That's fine. Now I could put OCT for October, right? Why don't I do that? I believe this is an O. And then C. I don't know, that's going to look like an OCT October, RST. You can see it. Can you see it? OCT. I'm not sure that would look like OCT. But that is the Gothic, I guess. OCT 31st. Nah, we'll leave it. Right? Well, this is okay. Now I have a few things to... Where should I put this one? This is the one where... It's not as scary as that mask. But anyways, there was supposed to be something in here too. I wonder if it fell out somehow. Somewhere. I will have to either find it or make something else. There's supposed to be a little pocket here as well, I think. So I'll have to find it later when I'm sewing it. And but the bird here, she looks pretty good there, doesn't she? Then we have the middle. This pocket to fill. This one is full. Maybe something on here. This one's a hat, and this one is full. The back. I feel like we're getting there. We're almost done. So I think, yes, I will put the bird over here. What I might put into this one here. Oh, should I go with this one in that? Of some sort. And as far as the colors, it does go with this one. So I just need to kind of maybe get that part off here. Looking over here, and so I need a back for this. I'll release some of that. And how big this way? How about there? Just, oh, a little bit too big. Let's go on the other side then. And get rid of this. Straight edge on the other side. Okay, so that's pretty good. And now as far as the top, oh, I have this. Why don't you use that? And I'm just gonna put this together like this and put it in. It will be like that. Yeah, it's okay. That's good. I'll just get rid of that. Although on the other side it's pretty good too, but I do need more spots for writing, so that's the whole thing. So that will be good. So that will go in here. Let me but I still have this to use, and I have this to use. So these are the few things that I have left to use, and then if I need something from those from the pile there. Now of course those leftovers will be left for collaging and that, so I don't throw any of those out except for the very, 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 very smallest ones, but I use a lot of it. Okay. I mean, I'm still getting this out because I'm still sewing. So that's done. Before I go to the middle, I just want to see, I think pretty well. Now this one, right? This one? Is this gonna go, oh yeah, I think, yeah, this one will go here. Just like on the other one. Now we still have to fill this one. Maybe I might put this pocket in there and then put something inside, and maybe I'll stamp that with something, do a little collage on it or something. So let's put that there. It's getting quite full, so otherwise I think we're pretty well done on here. I want to be able to put this somewhere. Thinking maybe over here, because it seems to need something, and I think I'm a little bit, I might be out of paper clips. Let's put that one there. Okay. So we just have the middle to do. This way and this way. That's good enough, right? Like that and like that. Now, I don't have the feet. Don't have any more feet, I don't believe. Or anything interesting like that. I have, I don't know what this is. Oh, we do have a something here anyways. And then something here. Somebody hanging out the window or something. So they're not the feet that belong together. But I suppose I could use this. Yeah, I could use that, and I could use this one on this one. And then like this. Yeah, that's good. Good, good. Stick that there. And stick this one here. Okay, good. And on the top, as far as words, what do I have? I have roses. I don't know, I might be using roses over here. And Andrew Watson. See Andrew Watson for some reason. And now we want the cheesecloth in the middle. Let's see. Yeah, this might be enough here. Let's see if we can get that in there. Okay, we're good on that. Oopsie. My tea is getting cold. It gets, of course, colder a lot faster outside. I should have one of those little teapots. And over here. Okay, so we have that. These are good. I don't know if I have any more index cards. And this I was going to put still somewhere, so I'm going to have to think about that, where that's going to go. Maybe on top of tracing paper, I'm not sure yet. I don't think I have any more. And I only have like one of these, I think. Now I could, I'm just gonna have to make another one. I use those. If I find those other index cards, I will use those, but I'll put that in here for now. And is that everything? Yeah, definitely if I can find more of these, they're really, really cute. I'm going to add that in there. So for now, I'm going to have to clean this up. Of course, there's always that big cleanup afterwards. And all my scribbles here. Let me put that a little bit together. So I used a lot of the things that I had ready for myself. And oh, here's one more of these. And I had fun doing this outside. And I'm going to put together all the leaves and the little pieces, branches that I had here. That with the big pieces, and put this over here. That aside here. Not sure yet where this is going to go, but somewhere. Maybe, yeah, instead of this one here, I will use this one here. There, perfect. So more or less cleaned up, and I'm just gonna see that I can close this now. It is a little bit chunkier than it once was, and it's now filled with ephemera, filled with goodies, and it is pretty good. I don't think I really need anything more because it might burst or something. And so it is quite chock full of goodies in there, and ready for sewing. So I still have to sew some of these items, and then once that is done, I will take pictures and then put it in Etsy. So thank you very much for coming by and tagging along. I know this is going to be a long video by the time I edit everything, but they're always fun to watch. I watch others that are long as well, and you know, throughout the day as I'm working, it's always interesting to look up and see what somebody else is doing and how they are, you know, what their process is on the journal making and the ephemera that they decide upon or choose to put inside the journal, and for what reasons, and so on. So this is what this was all about, really, just to show you what I'm thinking or how I'm looking at things when I'm trying to add my ephemera to the journal. So I hope you had fun and have a great day. Again, it's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. Take care. Bye bye.